Welcome back to Alim Online, and today, if you haven't noticed or you haven't read my title, which I don't believe so, we are doing a huge book haul. So I went to Fully Booked and National Bookstore in the past week, and they have like a super sale, and I really took advantage of that. Because if you haven't heard or you haven't noticed through my previous posts, I really love reading books. I make sure that I always read a book every day, even just a few pages, just so I learn something new. Also, I enjoy the process of reading. So I got a ton of business books, which are my favorite kinds of books. And then I got a few self-help and some fiction. So I'm just going to skim through these books, show you what I got, talk about the blurb, and then after that, present the author. So if you guys are interested in any of the books that I got, you guys can check out what they're about. So I'm just gonna go through this randomly. This is not gonna be by order. So the first book that I got is the Guide to Investment Strategy, and it's by Peter Stanyer and Stephen Satchell. So the reason why I got this is because at the current moment, I'm really interested in investing my money into something where it will grow. So as a beginner, me, a young 20-year-old individual, not 20, someone in their mid-20s, wants to know where my money will go to best. So like what investment is the best one for me now. So that's why I got this. Next, let's pick up one here, and this one I am currently reading. Currently reading meaning I am still in page 1. So I got Why Nations Fall, and it is by Daron, Acemoglu, and James Robinson. So this one was based on a recommendation from a YouTuber way back. I even forgot her name, I'm so sorry. It is a book about world economics on why some nations do well and some nations don't. It says in the back, why are some nations rich and others poor, divided by wealth and poverty, health and sickness, food and famine. So I've always been into economics ever since I was in high school up until college. It was a subject I really enjoyed. I like knowing about different countries and how they prosper, why some fail, why some don't, and what has to do with it. So it's really interesting, and it's something that has been recommended and has been in the best-selling list for quite a while. So I would really like, even though I'm still in the beginning of this, I think this is a very recommendable book, especially if you're into world news, world economics. Next, okay, this one is Grit by Angela Duckworth. So the reason why I got this book was because I watched Angela Duckworth's TED Talk based on grit. That grit is something that grit is like your passion, your will to do something. It's not about being good at a skill. It is your passion on how much you want to be good at it. That you will strive and work hard. Like no matter how much you fail, you will keep coming up and working on such skill or such passion to be able to do well in it. So yeah, if you haven't watched that TED Talk by Angela Duckworth, I can leave a link down below on this. So as someone who has failed a lot in life, this is a very motivating book. So again, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. It's also a very good bestseller. It's also been the best-selling list for quite a while, and that's the reason why I got this. wait, no, I didn't get it because it's in the best-selling list for quite a while. I got it because I am into this topic. Like, I want to know how I can do well with things like YouTube, and my alarm is going off when it's not supposed to. I will just turn that off. Okay, so I turned off my alarm. I forgot that I am doing this new method where I time everything I am doing, and I am out of my timing range for filming this video. I actually just started because I am a procrastinator. I took so long setting this up, but okay, yeah, setting that aside, let's move on. I'll put the books that I already recommended in front so that I won't get confused. Now let's pick up a non-fiction book actually. I got 9 stories by my favorite fiction writer, J.D. Salinger, who wrote Catcher in the Rye, Zoe and Franny, and 9 stories. So I got this book. It is like a compilation of different stories as the title goes. It is 9 stories by J.D. Salinger. I actually borrowed this book when I was in high school years back. And I remember I overdue the book because I wasn't even done reading it. I wanted to finish it and I just read it, and then I never really got to read it again. So I want to read it. I really love J.D. Salinger, his writing style and everything. So I'm really happy that I was able to get a copy of this. Next, I got this, which I'm very excited about. It's someone keeps on texting me. I'm gonna check that out later. I will continue this vlog with no distractions. So this is Marketing by Seth Godin. So to be honest, I have never heard of this book. It is the first time I have come across this book, and I saw it in the #1 in Fully Booked's bestseller. So as a marketing major, I was very what do you say? I was very struck. That's not the right word. I can't believe I am reviewing books and I don't know the right word to say this. Never mind. Anyway, so I was really surprised to see this, and I was happy. I was ecstatic. Maybe that's one way to put it. The blurb got me there. So it's all about finding consumers' pain points. So I remember a lot of that during my marketing class days, that my professors would always say, you have to find the pain point of the consumer. Like how to know your consumer, how to have more empathy on what they want, what do they need, and show that through your product's marketing. So that's the reason why I got this. I've always been into marketing, and that is the reason why I have majored in that subject. So yeah, I got this book. This is Marketing by Seth Godin. You can't be seen until you learn to see. Let's move on to my next book, and this one I was very excited about because it's an infographic book. It is the Infographic Guide for Entrepreneurs. So yes, I love infographics. It's so tedious to make one of these. Like I made one. I used to make a lot before when I was interning in this tech company. So it's all about your guide to budgeting and finances, getting started, marketing and promotions, running your business, and living your best work life. So so the whole book is infographic. So if you're one of those people like me who enjoy images, at the same time reading words in a very organized way, then this one is for you. It's a fun way to learn. It's a fun approach to learning about business. So I really want to start my own business in the future. I'm just thinking and planning what would be the best business for me. So I'm reading a lot about that now. So this book is by Carissa, Lytle, and Jara, Kern. How fun! Next, let's go to a fun one that is very relatable to a lot of you guys, especially if you are into the Crazy Rich Asian trilogy. So I got this book for such a steal. I went to the National Bookstore Crazy Sale where everything was like 80% off, 60% off, etc. So this book, it is usually like 1,800, and I got this below 1,000. I think there was like a part of this that was damaged in the, I don't know, I can't really find it, but it was on sale. So I'm so happy. I really love Crazy Rich Asian. I actually read the first two. Okay, the first one I read fully. The second I skimmed through it. I was able to finish it. And the third I just skimmed through it too, all through ebook. I got this for a really good deal. I am so happy. So the Crazy Rich Asian Trilogy by Kwan. So I put them neatly back and in front. Next, okay, this is a really good book. I have not started this yet, but I have heard a lot of things. This has been recommended by countless professors, countless people, that they have gone to tears because of the Kite Runner. So it is by Khaled Hosseini. I'll read the blurb. Khaled Hosseini gives us a vivid and engaging story that reminds us of how long his people have been struggling to triumph over the forces of violence, forces that continue to threaten them even today. So this is a moving portrait of Afghanistan, so I always wanted to read something that would give me a perspective of this. I'm not sure if this is a true story or inspired by a true story, so I'll try to get into that, but I am very excited about this book, to be moved and to be able to learn more about what is happening at that side of the world now. So there. Okay, so we're down to our last 3 books, and they're all blue. And let's start with the bluest one of all, Blue Ocean Strategy by W. Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne. There, so okay, if you're a business major or you've studied business before, this is a must for strategic management. That's how I was able to discover this book, through my Stratma class, my strategic management class. So Blue Ocean Strategy, how to create uncontested market space and make the competition irrelevant. This is a must read for business owners, entrepreneurs. So it's just a good read about strategic management on how to strategize to make your marketplace or your ocean blue. Because I have to read it. I don't want to give any information about this that is wrong and embarrass myself, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So this is a bestseller and it is a must in the academe and in the business world. So Blue Ocean Strategy. Next, this is very empowering and very relevant to this time and age. I keep on moving this book. Anyway, so it's 13 Things Mentally Strong Women Don't Do by Amy Morin. Own your power, channel your confidence, and find your authentic voice for a life of meaning and joy. So I am one of those individuals, one of those women who want to be a strong, independent individual. So I was really struck by this book. I've actually never heard of it before. When I saw it in fully booked, I was just like, I gotta have this book, I gotta read it. So I'm really curious about this. I haven't started this book, so maybe I will post on my stories how these books go. And for a last book, it is The Productivity Project by Chris Bailey. So it is accomplishing more by managing your time, energy, and attention. So I got this book not out of recommendation, but out of the shelf itself. I was reading the blurb and I was struck by like what it said, the title, because you know me, I'm trying to get out of the procrastination rut all the time, and I want to be more productive. I want to optimize my time to the fullest. That's why I got this. So let me read the blurb. How to be more productive at work and in every facet of your life. Chris Bailey turned down lucrative job offers to pursue a lifelong dream, to spend a year long performing a deep dive experiment into the pursuit of productivity. So I guess this would be a very credible source of productivity information. After obtaining his business degree, he created a blog to chronicle a year-long series of productivity experiments he conducted on himself while continuing his research and interviews with some of the world's foremost experts. So while he was doing his research and interviewing different people, he was writing this book. So I guess the guy knows how to manage his time, and I want to learn how to manage my time too, with YouTube and with doing work and with pursuing what I want to do and thinking and doing hobbies and hanging out with my friends and my loved ones. So that's the reason why I got this. I want to learn how to manage my time better strategies, better ways, etc. So, wow, we went through a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 books in total, and that I got from Fully Book, a national bookstore, on the super sale. So I really encourage all of you guys to start opening a book, reading things. It can be an article, as simple as an article or a novel, whether it be fiction or a self-help book or a business. It's finding your interests and learning more through books on how to enrich your knowledge in that aspect. It's good to widen your vocabulary. It's good to expand your creativity through learning about how people write certain things, being in different setups, etc. Or if you want to get into business, you read more about business books, about marketing and finance. If you're into sports, go read more books about your favorite athlete, their autobiography, or whatever. I just really want to stress about the importance about reading books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very different from my other videos. If you guys enjoyed this book haul, I can make more videos about books. What books I have actually read, I can recommend them, like my top 3 favorite books or whatever there. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I am going to start producing videos every week. I already made a timeline, and this is not going to be some false promise. This is going to be something I want to dedicate to. It's one of my resolutions for 2019 is to be able to produce a video weekly for all of you. You guys have been very, very supportive of my channel. Even when I was gone, my following was growing, and I am so thankful for that. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you on the next vlog. Bye!